I'm going to jump right into this because this is pretty good stuff that, quite honestly, it doesn't really surprise me all that much, but I do find this to be very interesting, and I already kind of knew that this had some merit, but I wanted to quickly share it with all of you and hear your thoughts on it. So let me know what you think on what I'm about to tell you, and do you believe that this actually has merit, and could it really be true? So a recent study was conducted on the effects of weightlifting with older individuals, and in particular, what benefits, if any, does weightlifting actually provide for older individuals? Of course, those of us who participate in some sort of weightlifting exercise already know the numerous benefits such as muscle hypertrophy, muscle loss prevention, improved balance, reduction in overall fat, and just better overall strength. But some recent studies have confirmed what most of us may have already known for maybe years, which is weight training can also affect your mental health in older individuals. But even better than that, it was confirmed that weightlifting vastly improved symptoms in those who struggle with anxiety and depression. Now, this is a big deal because, as we know, this is a real problem, and this problem affects many, many adults. And the best treatment methods to this point have been medications. Of course, this is always a matter that should be dealt with on an individual basis between the patient and their trusted healthcare provider, and people should always follow the guidance of their doctors before changing anything in their regimen. Now, with all of that being said, this is definitely great news for all of us because I think, as should be obvious, we could all benefit from having a much clearer mind, and being able to relieve the anxiety and the stress of day-to-day life would certainly be considered a benefit for all of us. But here's what the study concluded as it was reported in the journal Psychiatry Research. And this is a quote: "Resistance training has been shown to be one of the most effective and non-pharmacological strategies for healthy aging. It promotes countless health benefits, including improvements to mental health," unquote. I'm going to post this information in the description for those of you who may be interested in checking this out and getting more detail on this. But the reports of this study went on to say, besides improvements to symptoms of anxiety and depression, weight training appears to have a more significant effect on the people with a confirmed diagnosis of these disorders. So apparently there is a link between decrease in muscle mass and strength and an increase in mental health related issues. They did mention one other factor, being most people who weight train do so in a public gym, meaning they are surrounded by other people, which leads to more socializing and interacting, which can be very helpful. But also mentioned in the study is the way one trains seems to also be a factor. In other words, they found training with weights at least 3 times per week seemed to be the ideal number of days, and not training too long in each session seemed to also impact the results. But what do you think about this? Does it actually have any merit? Because I can tell you, I always leave the gym feeling better and having a much clearer mind. I have always done that. There are also other factors in this study that are quite interesting, such as the type of training you do and the equipment used even seems to matter. Again, I'll post the article and all the other information in the description. Let me know if you find this to have any merit in your experience. Does weight training seem to clear your mind and make you feel better? I wanted to quickly share that with you. As always, thank you for your viewership, and I'm going to catch you on the next video. Now go get fit.